From beautiful Fenway Park in Boston, Massachusetts, Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the New York Mets and the Boston Red Sox. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. So just about set now. Our starter in this one, Nick Pivetta. How about a scouting report on him?
Well, last time out, he's only able to complete 4 innings, but really battled. Didn't have his best stuff. I look for him to be better in this one.
Here's Brandon Nimmo.
The center fielder, number 9, Brandon Nimmo.
The Y to kick the pitch. That's in there. And this one is off and running. The 0-2. And now 1-2. Swing and a pop-up. Story settles under this one. 1 down.
Batting second, the shortstop, Francisco.
Here's Francisco Lindor. Singy, where are you on F1 racing? Are you a fan?
Haven't gotten there yet, but I will at some point.
Francisco Lindor, a big fan of F1 racing. His favorite driver is Lewis Hamilton. Lindor tries to check his swing. Now a look to third. And he went around, according to Darryl Parker. 1 down, base is empty. Foul back our way, and that's out of play. 2013 in the playoffs. You caught one as the Red Sox played the Rays in the division series.
I sacrificed a bracelet. It was my wrist and my hand.
Dahlbeck takes it to the bag. 2 up, 2 down.
Good slider inside right there. Batter fighting to get there, just rolled over it, got the ground ball.
Jeff McNeil stands in. One of the stars in the win yesterday as he had 3 hits. Line drive. Base hit.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
And now it's the polar bear, Pete Alonso. First pitch, and he just misses. And that's down and away.
He's clearly trying to work him away here. Both pitches off the plate. If you really want to put the ball in play, you're going to have to stay back and drive it to the opposite field.
2-0. Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk.
It all just came apart right there. 4-pitch walk, and guy at the plate was not going to help him out by swinging at something out of the zone.
Daniel Vogelback at the plate. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. McNeil, the lead runner out at second. Alonso on at first with 2 down. Hammered on the line, base hit. McNeil headed home. 1 runs in, runner holds at third, so just 1 across on the play.
Picks himself up an RBI. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
Here's Starling Marte. Hitless in 4 at-bats yesterday. Lifted in the air down the left side, and that'll fall for a base hit. One run's in. Verdugo fires it to the plate. It's off the mark, and he scores. 3-0.
2 consecutive base hits for these guys here. Pitch was away, so he definitely pulled off it there. Not what you want to do with the pitch in that location, really, but he was able to guide it into the outfield for the knock.
2 outs, runner on first. And next for the Mets, Luis Guillorme. He's someone that really beats up on right-handed pitching. The lefties, however, give him a little bit more trouble. Gathers and throws to first. That's out number 3. 3 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left. Bottom half of inning number 1 coming up. It's the Mets 3 and the Red Sox nothing. Back now at Fenway, and today's starter, Max Scherzer. And as usual with him singing, I think we can expect plenty of strikeouts.
Yeah, Boogie's racked up over 3,000 strikeouts in his career, so expect to see more of the same in this one.
Raimel Tapia up to hit.
Leading off for the
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
1 ball, no strike.
On the ground, Alonso takes it himself. 1 up, 1 down.
Batting second, the left fielder, Alex.
Here's Alex Verdugo. 2 for 5 to finish out the series on Wednesday. Verdugo, a former second-round pick by the Dodgers back in 2014. And Chris, I think one of the things that people always focus on with him, he was the centerpiece to that Mookie Betts trade between the Dodgers and the Red Sox. Swing and a miss. No balls, 2 strikes.
Yeah, and many people would say that's a ton of pressure to go into a place like Boston with those shoes to fill. And you know what? He went in there saying he was going to be himself and put up some pretty good numbers.
Scherzer deals. In the air, right field. Dives, and it gets by. Now he'll turn for second. They're still chasing it as he rounds second. And he's there at third with a triple.
Good 2-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. With the way defenders track down balls these days, I mean, both from the infield and in the outfield, there really aren't a lot of base hits on balls hit like that. But there's always a little room back behind the first and second baseman to drop a lawn dart in there, and he found a way.
Rafael Devers up to hit. And that's in there for strike 1. So here's Scherzer. That misses the zone. 1 ball, 1 strike. With Max, you're always thinking about the strikeout. Chris, he's one of 3 guys, along with Clemens and Randy Johnson, to strike out 20 in a game.
Yeah, and with his delivery and release point, sometimes it seems like that fastball is rising, has a little upshoot to it. Real deception for the hitter, along with pretty good velocity.
2-2 now. And misses inside. 1 away with a runner at third. Fights it off. He'll see another. Swing and a miss. Couldn't catch up to the heater.
You usually are going to see that inside fastball a little longer coming in from the opposite side, but that pitch really got in on him right there. I mean, that's a well-thrown pitch. Tough to do anything with that in terms of getting the hands through and the sweet spot of the bat to the baseball.
Kicks and fires. This one popped up right side. McNeil makes the grab, and that's the inning. 1 left for the Red Sox. They trail in this one 3-0.
Leave me alone, please. things. I've got a habit of doing my own thing. So if you wouldn't mind, I'ma recline. I'm my own king.
Back here at Fenway, new inning getting started. Omar Narvaez at the plate.
Omar Narvaez.
The pitch. That one misses. 1-0.
1-0.
Slap the other way, foul. Singy wasn't very sharp in the first, got hit around a little bit, just wasn't able to locate particularly well. A lot of stuff for the fat part of the plate.
Yeah, Boog, he wasn't fooling anyone. It's a tough place to be because it's not always obvious what adjustments need to be made. Sometimes it's location, sometimes it's being too predictable. Sometimes you're tipping your pitches. He's going to need to figure it out quickly, though.
Batting ninth, the left fielder.
Now it's DJ Stewart. Had the day off yesterday. That hits the dirt. Ball one. And another ball. Matthew Ross umpiring behind home plate for us in this one. He's got a reputation for having a bit of a wide strike zone, Chris.
Yeah, no doubt, Boog. He rewards pitchers when they're working the edges and sometimes a little bit beyond that. So for the hitters, just have to really be aware. Don't miss your pitch when you get it early in the count.
2 balls and a strike. Here it comes. That one fouled off. What about an umpire's height? How much of a role does that play in your experience in what the strike zone is like?
Yeah, I think it pushes the strike zone up a little bit, which, you know, as a former hitter, you like that. You wanted the ball up. You didn't want to have to deal with stuff down in the zone consistently.
Next one just misses, and it's a full count. As the game has moved along, we see more and more information supplied by teams about the umpires. I've been in clubhouses where they have pictures of all 4 guys, nicknames, hometowns, and as well hobbies listed, just so you can kind of small talk the umpire a little bit.
That's great.
Nimmo in the box here lets that one go for a ball. Stewart stands at first with 1 out. Check swing, no appeal.
2 balls, no strikes.
Two and 0 to count. Here it comes. Into center. Tapia settles under it. Puts the squeeze on that one. And there's 2 away. And now it's Frankie Lindor. Rounded out his first time up. Francisco Lindor, a guy who's won multiple Gold Gloves and a Platinum Glove, multiple All-Star appearances. Mr. Smile. What do you think of when you contemplate the player Francisco Lindor?
Just a special talent, both sides of the ball, both sides of the plate, equally a force. And one thing about Francisco Lindor, you talk about that smile, he's also got some good sense. If I'm a catcher, love it when he comes to the plate because he's got all kinds of different colognes that he wears and sometimes mixes them.
1 and 2.
And here it comes. Good eye right there. Runner on the go. Pitch misses.
3 and 2.
Throw. Save.
When your catcher's not a great thrower, you have to do a better job at controlling the running game. And that's throwing over, that's stepping off, doing whatever you can to try to keep that base stealer's rhythm off. Well, they weren't able to do it right there. They're going to have to make some type of adjustment or guys are going to be running all game.
Runner at second, 2 down. Next offering, pop foul off to the right out of play. And he deals. Swings and crushes one. Right field, way back and gone. Francisco Lindor takes him deep. And they add to the lead. It's 5-zip.
Changeup up in the zone is a hitter's dream. It's a BP fastball, but you're playing in real time. Most times, the pitcher's asking for a new baseball, just like right there.
And now here's Jeff McNeil. Singled and scored his first time. Good eye right there. That's towards center. Tapia settles under it. Makes the catch, inning over. But two come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this two-run homer. And the lead is now 5-0. This is Mets baseball on the show, NYC. Back here at the ballpark, here's the rookie right fielder, Masataka Yoshida.
The right fielder, Masataka.
Scherzer back to work. Liner, base hit.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
Man at first, Christian Arroyo getting ready to hit. He was 0 for 4 in Wednesday's game.
Leadoff man on. It's time to play a little small ball. Get some base runners. Try to dig yourself out of the hole.
Foul ball there. Singing Max Scherzer has a condition called heterochromia. Do you know what that is?
Well, I know what it is because of Max Scherzer, and it's when your eyes are two different colors, and something pretty interesting. We've seen it with dogs and individuals, but not a whole lot of humans, and Max Scherzer, one of those with it.
Next one is off the plate, and it's 2-2. Yeah, left eye is brown, right eye is blue. He calls his left eye his baseball eye. Dusty Baker found out when he asked Max which eye he should look at when he's talking to him.
Now, I think that's kind of funny.
Justin Turner now. One other note, the Scherzer family adopted dogs with that same eye condition that Max has. Strike two. Next pitch is downstairs.
1-2.
That's a little bit low.
He's trying to stay down in the zone, but the hitter just will not chase. Now back in a 2-2 count, he's going to have to go to something else to get him out.
Got him. Back-to-back strikeouts.
Well, interesting. He's looking very comfortable out of the stretch after giving up the leadoff single. Back-to-back strikeouts, so they haven't been able to move that runner up, get him into scoring position, and try to have a better chance of scoring. I tell you, good job so far on the mound. He just needs one more out.
Reese McGuire stands in now and watches strike one. And that one pulled foul.
Look out. That ball was smoked. Man, I am so relieved that they have this netting down the lines. Just ensures safety for the fans. Last thing as a player, you want to look up and see a fan get hit.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Scherzer ahead 1-2. On the ground at first. He takes it on his own, and that'll do it. And the Red Sox leave one. It's 5-0. Back here at Fenway Park, and now the first baseman, Pete Alonso. He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. Devers moving under this one. Makes the catch for the out.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Daniel Vogelback.
Here's Daniel Vogelback. 1 for 1 with a double and a run scored. Next offering, pop foul off to the right out of play. Vogelback, a former All-Star, 30 years old now. He's knocked in 9 over his last 10 games. Next offering is in for a strike. And he grounds one to the right side. Story. The throw to first. First 2 batters retired here in the top of the third.
Right fielder, Starling Marte.
Starling Marte up to hit. He drove in 2 with a single his first time up. In there for strike 1. That one the other way, and there's a hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Multi-hit game for him now, and with the lack of results he's been having lately, I'm sure he's feeling some relief. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Here's Luis Guillorme. Pitch out, but no action. The pitch. And now 2-0.
Clearly, he hasn't had it in this game, and looks like sooner than later, they're going to have to go to the bullpen.
There's a strike. Marte leads off first with 2 down to the inning. That misses. 3 balls and a strike. And he flips a breaking ball in there, or a changeup.
Either one. Something off speed. Good arm action on it, whatever it was.
So now 2 on and 2 outs.
Well, interesting. He went with the off speed and walked the hitter. Man, you got to challenge the guy with the fastball.
Manager out of the dugout now, and he'll make a move to dip into the Red Sox bullpen. Nick Pivetta won't go any further tonight. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound. So out of the pen comes the right-hander, Brian Bayo. He last pitched 2 days ago.
Not the easiest thing when you're talking about a guy that's, perhaps is going to be in the rotation, maybe a long relief guy, to not start an inning, to come into an inning with pressure on it and try to get yourself comfortable.
Omar Narvaez up now for the Mets. And that one is lifted in the air. And that ends the inning. 2 left for the Mets, but they hold a 5-0 lead. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And here's the first baseman, Bobby Dahlbeck. It's interesting, he plays kind of a power spot defensively, but runs pretty well. So when you're looking at that position, you're not expecting someone that has maybe above average speed, but he does. And that's a little high.
And I think that skill set really upgrades the position, because when you have that kind of speed, it makes the whole team that much better.
Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2. What about him playing another position on defense, one that would require a little more range?
Absolutely. And I think if push came to shove where they had to make a move during a game, it surprised a lot of people. You might even be able to put him in center field.
So the lineup flips over. Raimel Tapia up next for the Red Sox. That's a strike. 0-1.
0-1.
That's hard hit on the line. And that's going to roll to the wall. And he's got himself a triple.
Everything came together for him. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great. Could be a chance here for them to start clawing back into this ballgame.
Alex Verdugo up next for the Red Sox. And that one hit to first. Tosses to the pitcher covering the bag. Now 2 away as they get a run across. Here's a new pitcher from the pen, Carlos Carrasco.
Well, he's a big-time strikeout guy out there. This season, averaging more than 1 per inning.
Here's Rafael Devers. Struck out swinging his first time.
All around, I think if you asked anyone in this organization who's the best hitter in the lineup, they would say him.
First pitch doesn't find the zone. Rafael Devers, part of that 2018 team that won it all, but puts the squeeze on that one, and that'll end the inning. 1 run, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left on. 3 innings complete. It's the Mets 5 and the Red Sox 1. Back in Boston, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the 4th, DJ Stewart. The wind and the pitch. And the slider just misses.
Yeah, and his ability to handle pitches as well outside the zone on the fringes, just impressive. I know we'll never forget the night that he hit a home run off of Aroldis Chapman slightly above the top of the strike zone and just clobbered it to left center field.
Yeah, that pitch was over 100 miles an hour from Chapman, and he raked it out of the ballpark. Kicks and deals. Fouls one off. 2-2. The 2-2. Shoots a line drive single into right center, and the leadoff man aboard. We all saw it was hit hard, but how hard was it, Singy? StatCast is here with the answer.
Yeah, Boog, it says the exit velo was 113 miles per hour, and it looked every bit of it, didn't it? I mean, just an impressive swing of the bat, and clearly he saw it out of the pitcher's hand no problem.
Digging in, Brandon Nimmo. Line drive, base hit, and that's going to roll to the wall. Lead runner makes the turn at second, and that's a double.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Francisco Lindor comes up to the plate. He's already homered in this game. Now a screamer into the outfield. Yoshida makes the catch. Both runners tagging from second and third. In to score is the runner from third. It's 6-1. Jeff McNeil digs in now. Singled and scored back in the first. He's 1 for 2. What about the fans at Fenway? Would they let you have it from time to time?
They're definitely intelligent baseball fans, which is awesome.
Bounced up the middle. Over to Dahlbeck. There for the out. Runner scores from third.
One thing I found that was very cool was making a great play to end the inning and running off the field and getting a standing ovation, even at times when you're not a player on their team. As long as you're not winning, they will celebrate and applaud a great play on the field. These fans here, they love and respect baseball.
Alonso stands in here, takes ball 1 low.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
Right-hander kicks, deals. So now 1-2. Check swing, no appeal. Two. Swings and misses, struck him out. So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left on. To the bottom of inning number 4 now. It's the Mets 7 and the Red Sox 1. Back here in Boston, bottom 4, here's the second baseman, Trevor Story.
Well, every pitcher wants run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some guys. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead of trying to be too fine and have too much finesse, go after hitters and get quick outs.
0-2 as he waves at that one. Outside.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Got him looking for the strikeout. He's got to be frustrated with that call.
Wow, that's a tough call for the hitter, but the pitcher will take that all day long. Not quite in the strike zone, but he found a spot that the umpire is going to, at least for now, allow him to get that call. So hitters are going to have to make an adjustment, but pitchers are going to learn from those things and really try to exploit them if they can.
And now the 0-1. And that skips in the dirt.
So, Boog, you went to college in this town. What was it like for you being a college student and having the opportunity to bounce over here to Fenway Park and see some games?
Yeah, in fact, 1990, a couple of college classmates and I, we were in college. We bought standing room tickets, and then the next night got a chance to see the Red Sox clinch the East against the White Sox in that sliding catch in the corner by Tom Verdansky. The Red Sox would end up losing to the Oakland A's in the playoffs, but that's one of the things that I'll think about in terms of memories from going to college and going to Fenway. That one hit to right. And it hops over the wall for an automatic double.
Well, this tends to happen more often in this park than others, and that short fence is just so inviting for hitters. You see a lot of balls bounce over for an automatic double when no one can run it down.
Here's Justin Turner. Caught looking his first time up. That's in there. That's strike 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Arroyo at second with 2 down. Next offering is in for a strike.
Perhaps not quite ready to hit. First 2 pitches by him for a couple of strikes. Now back is against the wall. He's going to have to figure something out and figure it out quickly.
Swing and a high fly ball down the right field line. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And that is that. All set for the start of the inning. And here is Daniel Vogelback.
Daniel Vogelback.
Bayo back to work. That hit him. And the leadoff man is aboard to start the inning.
Well, that gives them a runner, and maybe they can turn it into something more. With nobody out, a lot of things can happen here in this inning.
Down the left field line, base hit. Lead runner touches second, headed for third. The throw in, it's a double. Third hit of the night for him.
Oh, this has been a really nice game at the plate for him. He looks locked in. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
Luis Guillorme up now for the Mets. He's 0 for 1. And there's a strike.
Well, these Mets putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. It looked to me like they really wanted to get to the starter early, get him out of the game before he settles in. So I'd say mission accomplished.
That misses, And it's a ball and a strike. 2 runners in scoring position. Nobody out. One and 2 here. Center field. Tapia settles under it. And he makes the catch. And there's one down. Here's the catcher for the Mets, Omar Narvaez.
And Boog, I'd say he's due.
And there's the strike.
No ball. 1 strike.
Second and third here. 1 away. Swing and a base hit. 1 run is in. Here's the throw to the plate. Run comes in from second. It's 9-1. They hand the ball over to a new arm, Corey Kluber.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
DJ Stewart, the next to hit. In there at the knees, and it's 0-1. Kluber, multi-time All-Star. He throws a slurve, a cutter, a sinker, a changeup, and he works in a 4-seamer. Tapped out in front of the plate. To first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe.
The center fielder, number 9. Brandon
Back to the top of the lineup, and stepping in for New York, Brandon Nimmo. 1 for 3. Swing and a ball lifted to center field. Dunks one into left. Now a long throw home. Slides his hand in there. Save. It's 10-1.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. That was a pretty good pitch. Breaking ball down and in, but when it's breaking in towards you, you have a lot of time to see it and just try to get on plane with it. He hit that one pretty well.
Now up to hit Francisco Lindor. Check swing. No appeal. And it's 1-0. Here comes a pitch. Got him to chase one upstairs there. Action in the pen down there. Richard Blyer up and loosening in the pen. First and third, 1 down. Next pitch inside, and that's ball 2.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
Runner takes off. Slow ground ball to the right side. Out number 2, and another run comes in.
Now batting, the second baseman, Jeff McNeil.
Now it's the second baseman, Jeff McNeil. In there, and it's 0-1. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Tapia puts the squeeze on that one, and the inning is over. So 4 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. Last half of the 5th coming up. It's the Mets 11 and the Red Sox 1. And welcome back. Now at the plate, Reese McGuire.
The catcher,
And a pitch. And a swing and a miss.
You know, these Red Sox, from what we've seen, I think it's fair to wonder if they've been too patient at the plate. Sometimes it's a good thing, but today they're continuing to fall behind in the count, and that's adding a ton of pressure to their offense.
The next pitch misses. Now 1-2. Pitch misses, and the count is 2-2. Caught him looking for the K.
Tremendous job of bringing that ball back over the plate. He gets just enough of it to get the call. And tell you what, as a hitter, it starts out of the zone. It looks really far away. And for it to catch the outside corner, you just have to tip your cap to the pitcher.
Dahlbeck in the box now. No balls and a strike. There's a swing and a drive. It bangs off the wall. Throw, and it gets away. Round second, digging for third. Tag, got him. Aggressive base running there, trying to take advantage of the defense, but he's out at third.
The times that these guys take infield before ball games, they work on this play right here. And when it comes together perfectly, nice throw to the cutoff man, relay to third. You feel pretty good about cutting that guy off and keeping him from getting a triple and getting an out.
The 0-1. Now 1-1. And that one is in for a strike. The 1-2. Lined, and that's a base hit.
Right there, does a great job of staying in the big part of the field. Man, there are a lot of hits there.
Next to hit, Alex Verdugo, 1 for 2. Ball 1, no strikes.
He's getting a little frustrated out there on the mound, getting hit around a little bit. Let's see if he can settle himself down.
Just missed.
2 balls, no strike.
Tapia off of first with 2 away. That pitch in for a strike, and it's 2-1 now. Just missed. Rafael Devers waits on deck. Righty delivers. Verdugo checks his swing, appeal to third, no swing, he held up. Darryl Parker with the call there.
Speaking of walks, did you see anything special during your walk into the ballpark today? I know you like to take in all the surroundings.
I just love interacting with the people. It's just fun to connect. I mean, as I was headed up to the booth, one guy shouted at me, make sure to say hi to Kenny. Devers in the box again, takes a strike. That one finds the corner. 0-2 now.
Man, I'm pretty impressed out there on the mound right now. I mean, these are tough spots where pitchers really got to bear down. Those last 2 pitches were...
Well, that's a strikeout, and that'll do it for the inning. Boston strands a pair. They trail by double digits, 11-1. And we're back here at Fenway Park, top of the 6th inning. Here's Pete Alonso.
With this kind of lead, he can swing freely, try to hit the ball out of the park, do what he loves to do.
And that's in for a strike. A couple of quick nuggets on Pete Alonso. He graduated from the same high school as Wade Boggs, Plant High School in the Tampa area. And Alonso also played at the University of Florida. He was teammates there with Harrison Bader. Check swing. Now a look down to first. And he held back, according to Dave Lawrence. Right-handed reliever. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Had him way out front of the slur. Now, Daniel Vogelback.
The designated hitter, Daniel
Kluber, the tall righty, 36 years old, and of course has a Cy Young to his credit. And that one fouled off. The 0-1. And it's quickly 0-2 on the designated hitter. And down on strikes. 2 down.
The right fielder,
Starling Marte will hit next.
Marte.
First offering misses the mark. And there's a ball. The wind to kick the 2-0. Misses with the 2-0, and he's fired 3 straight outside the strike zone. The right-hander gives up the 2-out walk.
You get a walk, and you get a walk. Everyone gets a walk, Boog.
So up next, Luis Guillorme. Guillorme measures 5 feet 10 inches, 28 years old, and he was a 10th round pick back in 2013. Checks over to first, back safely. Marte on the move. Pitch is high, low throw, and he can't dig it out.
Well, he picked over once just before the pitch to check on him, but that didn't seem to slow up his jump on the pitch at all. I think that guy's been studying some video. Awesome job to be prepared, got the timing down, and he gets into scoring position.
That one finds the zone, and that's strike 1. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. Swing, and this one's bounced to the ground. Tosses to first. That ends the frame. So it's no runs, no hits, no errors, and 1 man left. To the bottom of the 6th we go. 4, 5, 6 coming up. It's the Mets 11 and the Red Sox 1. Back now at Fenway. Here's the second baseman, Trevor Story.
The second baseman, Trevor.
The pitch. That clips the inside corner for a strike. Swing and a miss as he was out front. The 0-2. On a line, base hit.
Really nice job of 2-strike hitting in that at bat. Solid swing from start to end, on time with everything. Really good balance, nice extension, and he met it out front for the line drive knock.
So a man aboard, and now the right fielder, Masataka Yoshida. That one's in there, 0-1. And a swing and a miss.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
And out number 1 on the grab.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Man at first. And now the DH, Christian Arroyo. That's off the mark, and that is ball 1. Story, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Swing and a pop-up, foul out of play off to the right side. That'll find the stands. They say it went.
1 and 2.
The 1-2. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. The 1-2. stays alive. 1-2 now. That one drilled left field. That's back. And that one is off the wall. Throws to second. The run scores all the way from first. And they're on the board, but lots of ground to make up.
He has had such a good day today. I don't think he's going to want to leave when it's over.
A couple of doubles today for the DH. One down. Turner climbs in on that right side. First pitch swinging. One out and a runner at second. To the right side. And he handles it himself for the out.
The catcher, number 3.
Here's Reese McGuire.
And this is a big opportunity for him to pick up his teammate right here.
That's in for a strike. Ground ball right side. That's the third out. Inning over. One run, a pair of hits, no errors, and one left on. We're through 6 full. It's the Mets 11 and the Red Sox 2. Back inside Fenway Park. Here's the catcher, Omar Narvaez.
The catcher, number 2, Omar Narvaez.
The wind of the pitch. And that's downstairs and outside. Bullpen activity starting up now. Richard Blyer up and throwing. And the 1-0. Right side. That skips over the fence, so it's an automatic double.
Well, that's how you respond. Leadoff man comes up, gets into scoring position. Now, there are several ways that they can get this run across.
DJ Stewart getting ready to hit. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. That one missed.
If you're the pitcher, you've got to go right at this guy. It's the number 9 hitter in the lineup. You can't be afraid of contact in this situation.
Next offering is fouled back. And the right-hander deals. That's inside.
One strike.
Outside corner, there's a strike. And the righty deals. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Righty to the plate. Line drive caught. Throw not in time as he's able to get back to avoid the double play.
Nothing you can do about those as a hitter. Even though you know that, they still drive you absolutely crazy.
Here's the center fielder, Brandon Nimmo.
RBI knock for him last time. Now a chance to drive in another run.
And first offering is fouled off. Left-hand hitter waits. On the ground right side. Steps on first for the out.
Up next for the Mets, the shortstop, Francisco.
So 2 down now, and here is Francisco Lindor. He's already homered here in this one. First pitch just misses. Fought off foul. Rips that one to right. High bounce, takes it over the fence. That's an automatic double. As a run scores.
He puts a great swing on that pitch and drives home the run, and that was always going to be a double, but the bounce over the wall just took the guesswork out of it right away. It was a nice swing.
Jeff McNeil up now for the Mets. In the air right field. Yoshida on his way over. Makes the grab on the run. And that's the inning. So they pick up a run on 2 hits. No errors and a man left. Midway in inning number 7. And it's time to stretch. It's the Mets 12 and the Red Sox 2. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. John Curtis.
Well, good luck against this guy. He's been extremely tough to hit this year. His numbers are excellent.
Here's Bobby Dahlbeck.
Leading off for the Red Sox, the first baseman, Bobby Dahlbeck.
And the pitch. And fires in a fastball at 95. And a pitch. Swing and a miss. And that is strike 2. Right side. And it's through for a hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Raimel Tapia up next for the Red Sox.
He was the big part of the field last time. Nice liner to center.
So coming into the game now on defense, Tim Locastro. He takes over in right.
Number 26, Tim Locastro.
Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground and they can roll him up for 2.
The 1-0.
Ball 2. 2-0.
Nobody out. Runner at first. Line drive. He can't get there. It's a base hit. Alex Verdugo now at the plate. And it's fouled away. Base runners at second and third here. No outs. Up the middle. McNeil. In plenty of time to first. That's out number 1. And a run comes in to score. Now it's Devers at the plate.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
First pitch, and that's in for a strike.
Well, an at bat can be a little bit of a dance. Strike 1 here, but few more pitches. We'll see how it turns out.
And the 0-1. Slapped foul. The 0-2. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, they've had a great plan of attack for him tonight. I mean, finding all the holes in his swing and his approach, just frustrating for him up there. You strike out a guy 3 times in a game, I think that guy's got to go back and really study some video with his hitting coach, figure out how they're beating him, make this adjustment really quick, because word will get around the league in a hurry.
Story now at the plate as he swings through strike 1.
Just a bit tardy there. Not sure if he had a hard time picking it up out of the hand or if he was sitting off speed.
Tapia on third with 2 out. Ground ball left side. Guillorme tosses to first, and that is that. They get a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. 8th inning coming up. It's the Mets 12 and the Red Sox 3. We're at the top of the 8th, and stepping in for New York, Pete Alonso.
Pete Alonso.
The wind of the pitch. Ball 1 there. Good eye right there.
2-0 count. You really don't want to give in here. You've got to work the edges, really execute a pitch. Hopefully you can get back into this count.
And he deals. And misses inside. There's a strike, 3-1. That's ripped. Base hit. Off to a good start with a leadoff knock.
Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. Good piece of hitting going the other way with that pitch to beat the shift. You know, not a lot of guys are willing to do that, even with the shift on, because they're looking to pull the ball with authority. But it's a pretty easy hit if you want it.
So now here's the Mets DH, Daniel Vogelback. First pitch, and he just misses. Kicks and deals. Swings over the top of that one.
Sometimes being lucky is a swing and miss. If he makes contact with that pitch, probably hits into a double play.
And here it comes. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Runner at first with no outs here. The 1-1 is fouled off. 1-2 now. The punch out there, and that's the first out. Now batting Tim Locastro. Entered the game on defense, so this is his first trip to the plate in this one. And that's in there for strike 1. The pitch. Foul ball. Into center and a base hit. They fired in quickly, so it's first and second with only 1 away.
He went up there and got it. With 2 strikes, I'm not going to leave this in the umpire's hands. I'm going to be aggressive. It was in a location where you could get those arms extended that he loves to do. So nice job right there coming back in that at bat.
New pitcher for the Red Sox, Richard Blyer.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing team did that to me.
2 on with 1 out. So up next for New York, Luis Guillorme. They say it went.
No ball. One strike.
One out. Runners at first and second. On the ground to the left. And that's just foul. And ball one. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching, is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Guys become defensive, and all of a sudden, for the hitter, that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
Next offering, pop foul off to the right out of play. And now the lefty. Strike two. The Red Sox with some bullpen action. Joely Rodriguez getting ready to go. Two outs. Couple of base runners at first and second. Next pitch off the plate. And the count 1-2. Two outs. Swing and a bouncer. Over to Dahlbeck. That's the third out. Two left for the Mets. They lead it big, though. It's 12-3. New pitcher coming on, the veteran, Brooks Raley.
He doesn't get a lot of strikeouts compared to other relievers, so he relies on getting that soft contact and the defense doing work behind him. They'll have to be on their toes with him on the bump.
Yeah, the batter now, Masataka Yoshida.
The right fielder, Masataka Yoshida.
The pitch. And first offering is fouled off. The Y to kick the pitch. And there's a foul ball. Got him. Down on strikes, and he knew it.
Now batting.
Here's Christian Arroyo.
Christian Arroyo.
That to right. Locastro makes the play. Two away now.
As good as he's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand, you cannot hang a breaking ball right there. Lucky it stayed in the ballpark.
Two outs, base is empty. Here's Turner now. And first offering is fouled off. Up the middle. Gets it to first. Inning over. Down in order go the Red Sox. They're down a bunch. It's 12-3. All set to start the ninth in this one. And now DJ Stewart.
DJ Stewart.
Blyer back to work. Blyer goes 6 feet 3 inches, 215 pounds, and he was a 6th round draft pick back in 2008. Left-hand batter waits. Trying to bunt his way on. him looking. That's a strikeout. Didn't agree with the call at the plate right there.
Now, Boog, in a game like this, that's just too close to take. It's a blowout game. Guys have been out here for a while. Umpires saying, hey, let's go. Cut it loose. Swing the bat.
So the batting order turns over. And next for the Mets, Brandon Nimmo. In the air, fairly deep to right field. Yoshida pulls it down, and there's two gone.
Maybe caught that one off the end just a little bit. Couldn't quite barrel it up enough to really drive it.
Francisco Lindor up now for the Mets. First pitch doesn't find the zone. That one is absolutely belted. Bangs off the wall. He's in with a double, and that's his second double of the night. And his hot hitting continues.
They kept him in the yard that time, but all he's doing now is passing the baton, and everything seems to get started around this guy.
And stepping in for New York, Jeff McNeil. First offering misses the mark. Lindor on at second with two down. Swing and a miss. And it's 1-2.
Gonna really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
Next pitch is popped up. Devers makes the grab, and that will end the inning. So they can't do anything with a two-out double. 8-9-1 due up in the bottom of inning number 9. It's the Mets 12 and the Red Sox 3.
I get respect from observers, no public enemy. I'm the white Mary Dad show.
Back now as they hand the ball to a fresh arm to start the bottom of the 9th. Tyler McGill.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
And here's the catcher, Reese McGuire.
For the Red Sox, the catcher, Reese McGuire.
The pitch. Now one missed.
No strike.
Now 1-1. Swing and a high fly ball down the left field line, but hooking foul at the belt and fires. Goes down looking.
No, that's not the best two-strike fastball I've seen, but certainly got away with the location there. You know, sometimes as a hitter, when you're down in the count, you're so focused on a pitcher painting the black, and you just get a little bit locked up on something down the heart of the plate, not expecting it, and it just kind of freezes you.
Dahlbeck stands in here, leaves that one off the inside. Next pitch is outside. There's the strike.
2-1.
That's to third. Oh, nice play. And very nicely done for the out. Eduardo Escobar coming into the game now as the injury replacement.
Number 10.
So digging in, Raimel Tapia. He's got a single, a double, and a triple in this game. A home run gets him the cycle. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1. Swing and a ball lifted left field. He puts it away, and that'll do it. The Mets slug their way to a win in this one.
Well, when you win by 9 runs, you have plenty of insurance runs. It's a huge confidence boost when you can just put that many runs up on the board. And I'll tell you what, the next game starter is saying, hey, I hope you guys save some runs for me. I want to get a win as well.
And your final, 12-3. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
Time of the ball game, 4 hours and 19 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Fenway Park, 37,755. We'd like to